Hi, this is Pranav Thakur from EduTV. Today, we are with Dr. Atish Chattopadhyay, who is the Vice-Chancellor of Vijaybhoomi University, Karjat, Mumbai, and Director IFIM College, Bangalore.
Thank you. Great pleasure being here.
Sir, our concern is the students who have passed the class 12 this year, they had a lot of dreams by the end of December and January, but because of the COVID, everything changed. Nor they are able to give any competitive examinations, nor they are able to join universities because of the pandemic. Majority of universities offering online courses, and nor the parents are interested to send the students, their kids, out of their cities. Like previously, students to go abroad, Bangalore, Pune, Kolkata, so many places. Now they are instructed by the parents, if you have to really study something, take a course nearby. So, sir, and these students are not exactly in dilemma, they are depressed also, sir. Same is the case with the students who have done their graduation as an engineering or post-graduation MBA. They were supposed to get into job by 1st of July and nothing is there. The students who got offer letters, they have got now regret letters from the companies. And a lot of parents, sir, they have taken bank loans to educate their kids. So what is your advice to these students and parents also, sir? That would be very valuable, sir.
First of all, this is a very valid question. Let us first understand the fact that this is something which we cannot change. The situation cannot be changed. Okay. So the first thing that I would say is that accept the situation. That is number one. Okay. And I would say this acceptance is very important, because for example, when we look at IFIM Business School, the way we responded to this particular challenge of the situation, we did not lose a single day in our calendar, so to say. Okay. So we quickly moved to the online platform, and let me tell you, just like two of us are now interacting, you are in Delhi NCR, I am in Bangalore, and it is as good an interaction as it would have been if you would have been probably across the table.
Correct.
So what we moved was that we moved to synchronous online sessions, which means a class which is taken live. See, online has this connotation of being recorded lectures or asynchronous. We move synchronous live streaming, which means that I interact with 60 students in my class just like the way I do in a physical class. Only thing is this, just like I'm seeing you on the screen, I see you on the screen and the students see the faculty on the screen, and there is an interaction the way it happens normally in the class. So that is what the first change. Second change that we did was in terms of examinations, which we also did, proctored online examinations, and our students are spread across 22 cities of the country, and they had no issues in changing over to that, online platform. Okay. Which is because that is very important for student progression. We also had our convocation, which was actually, the chief guest was our Honorable Speaker of the Parliament, Om Birla. And we did the convocation online, okay, including the degrees right there, uploaded in their DigiLocker and then sent by courier. And most importantly, you talked about the whole issue of, career services and placements. See, you said a lot of offers got revoked.
Right.
I am very glad to share not even a single offer got revoked in our case, because the students quickly, we interacted with the industry in a manner where the industry and the students work together, because all what has changed. Earlier it was, work from office. Right now it is work from home.
Right.
Second is learn from campus. Now it is learn from home. Okay. So let us accept, and you can do the group meetings, you can do the peer learning, everything is feasible. So let us accept the situation and move. So what my suggestion for the parents and the students, okay, would be, that is number one, accept. Number two, there are some schools like ours, okay, who have quickly adopted and accepted. Okay. So there are schools which has done it. Okay. Now, from the perspective of the parents and the students who have graduated, who are actually, what I call just past class 12, I know there will be two situations. One is those who are looking at an engineering college like IIT, or the second one like, the medical. Okay.
Right.
But that is a very minuscule population.
Very true.
Okay. Now, if somebody is absolutely certain that I will only do medicine and I will only go into an engineering and IIT, for them, the uncertainty is about when the test is going to happen. Okay. And reasonably, these guys are sure that I'm going to crack it based on whatever is, all of them are appearing for some kind of mock test. They
Right.
know that where they are going to be slotted. Okay. Now, there is also a vast majority who would not be interested or not oriented towards engineering and medicine. These are the only two where the entrance examination becomes very important. Correct. For others, today there are, lot of opportunities if I have to look at it. First is that the whole issue of, there are so many new age universities which has come up, where the technology platform is very robust and almost this classroom type, experience can be simulated, including lab also. Okay, that is number one. So those universities like Vijaybhoomi University we just now talked about, we actually delivered a program on design thinking and on
Okay.
even on what I call learning drawing, which was delivered from Karzad across the country. Okay,
Okay.
by our Dean Praveen Mishra. You can just go and have a what I call look at it. And
Then,
celebrities like Mallika Sarewai actually attended and the program. So what I'm saying is, it is feasible to even teach drawing or performing arts today online. Okay, because
wonderful.
right now, we have to live with this. Of course, the campus experience, as the campus opens, you come back to the campus. Okay, we all want the student to be there. In any case, we are in campus only because I'm just now coming back from, from the institution only. So we
Okay.
are just waiting for the students to come. The other aspect, I would say three types of students will be there. First type of student who are not sure what is the right career for them. My suggestion is that, you can go to the site of Vijaybhoomi University and take a multiple intelligence test to
Okay.
see what is good for them. Okay, that is number one. Also, we offer opportunities like, for example, you know, I am having this 1 year, I can do courses across various disciplines, maybe performing arts, maybe design, and maybe what I call business. You can do something in science, courses in science. So you take all the basket courses, humanities, science, design, performing arts, business, law. Then after 2 years, you decide which is the kind of major that you'd like to do. Do you want to go for a business degree or a design degree or a data science degree? Okay. So that something also exists, that if you are not sure, take a multiple intelligence test, come to a university like ours, where you can take courses across baskets, then make a choice. So nothing is lost. Okay. So
Right.
that opportunity is there. Second part is, if some of them are willing to go abroad, and right now they cannot go abroad. Okay. So my suggestion is, to look for pathway programs. For example, we at Vijaybhoomi University have pathway programs across Europe, US, and Australia. So
Wonderful.
in Europe, we have got tie-ups with, Rennes School of Business or Paris School of Business. In Australia, we have got, pathway programs with University of Wollongong. In US, we have got pathway program with State University of New York. Okay. So what happens is, suppose somebody wants to do a, business degree. Okay. A bachelor of business, 2 years you spend over here. Then you want to go to Europe, you can go to the Rennes School of Business in France. You
Excellent.
want to, yeah. So those options are there. To my mind, it is just that, we need to understand that how best to utilize this time, accepting that this is the reality.
Right. Great, great. I think this pathway programs will be very interesting because a lot of students who wanted to go abroad, like a lot of them, they are unable to go now. And if they do a pathway program, and the credits will be transferred, sir.
Yes, credits are going to be transferred. So, as a matter of fact, I would say you are from Delhi NCR, so people say Delhi ka laddu. So, this is like dono haath mein laddu. See, we are a double ACSB accredited school.
Okay.
Okay. So, our credits are accepted by our partners abroad. So, the 2 years, whatever credits they do over here, because by UGC, you have to do 40 credits per year. Right now, the regulation is. So you do 80 credits, and our credits are equivalent to the ECTS credits in Europe. So you do the 80 credits here, you go there, these 80 credits gets accepted. As a matter of fact, your course fee becomes much reduced because you
Yeah.
have already done 80 credits. So instead of 4 years, you are doing the program in 2 years in our partner school like a State University of New York or a Rennes School of Business or maybe at University of Wollongong. So what happens is that the cost of education gets reduced. And in today's context, that is very important because for a lot of parents, maybe that there's a hit in income. And a lot of people would
Yes.
like to look at that saving. See, because it is uncertain, it is better to get into a program after 2 years. Okay, things
Yes.
improve. The pathway program option is there, you go. Suppose there is a scenario where the income takes a dip. We never know. You continue here at Vijaybhoomi University and get out with a bachelor of business program from here, or a bachelor of data science program from here, or a bachelor of what do call design program from here. So, or a BBA law program from here. So that option remains. So I also have the flexibility to take my decision after 2 years where I want to go, Australia, US, or Europe, number one. Number two, also have the flexibility to decide whether I want to go for design, whether I want to go to business, whether I want to go for law, whether I
Okay.
want to go for data science. So
Okay.
that flexibility is there. Just now we saw the new education policy talks about the fact that there should be, it should be a multidisciplinary approach
Yes.
and there should be flexibility. See, a university like ours, we, somehow we thought of creating this flexibility at the very beginning. And this is completely in accordance with what the new education policy is.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Correct. So I think there's a great opportunity if somebody is looking at this.
And I think, sir, in the new education policy, they have mentioned design thinking very boldly. And they also want to have the system like even after 1 year I leave the college for some or the other reason, I'll get a certificate. Otherwise, I can in 2 years I can get a diploma. Third year I can get a degree, and it is flexible also. Maybe right now I did a first year, and after 2 years I want to do the second year. So I think
Absolutely.
that's a wonderful thing you are doing. I think you're doing before the new education policy came, and I'm sure. Dr. Asid, your talk will be very much helpful to the students, and we'll make sure we work with roughly all the best of the schools in the country, Middle East, and some parts of Africa. So what we will do, we'll invite the students and parents who are in dilemma, and maybe your talk can really help them a lot.
Thank you. I think it helps because of the fact that, see, schools need to be flexible. And I can tell you today, the government has become so much, I would say open, so much receptive that after the pandemic broke out, we approached the government for an online, a remote learning
Okay.
program for the MBA, the PGDM program, which is equivalent to MBA the way it is. And we got a sanction for 1,050 seats for IFM Business School.
Great.
Okay, AICTE approved. What does that mean? That the government is also promoting a similar kind of a program. And I'm very glad to share with you that we have got some amazing faculty in the program. Two of our deans are actually who are joined, are tenure track professors in US. They came here only because of the, the kind of university that we are building, and that is what attracted them. Otherwise there was, what is that otherwise to offer? Everybody else can match, anything else can be matched. But I think the whole concept where there is so much of flexibility, so much of empowerment for the student, and the choice to be available with the students, I think that is what is attracting great faculty. And as of now, the student response is, by the way, very good. I must share with you that the student response is very good, considering that we are, so to say, a startup university, but probably we are, a much more futuristic university. We call it the India's first liberal professional university, a combination of liberal education and professional education.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
It was
you.
a pleasure talking to you. I'm sure maybe a part of your sentence, what you spoke, can change many lives. And we would like to be in touch with you in future also.